Hey there everyone, got another MZ Wallace bag to review for you. This is the Small Sutton and I have it featured here in the color Magnet Oxford, which is a beautiful metallic gray color. Just gorgeous and one of my absolute favorites. And so this bag retails for $215 and you can certainly find it on mzwallace.com. as well as other common retailers of MZ Wallace products. The most notable ones that come to mind would be Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom. And then of course there's always eBay if you want to look for more secondhand MZ Wallace products. So plenty of options to choose from when you shop online for their bags. As you can see, this bag comes in a all-over quilted nylon material. Super soft, super squishable, crushable, foldable. Really easy material to kind of maintain. It's stain resistant, water resistant, and just really versatile and very nice looking. Just very nice quality throughout this bag, even though it's so very simple. And it is definitely a unique shape. I think it's adorable, just the way that the sides of the bag kind of clip down and give the bag a very cute little satchel handbag look. But it is also sort of convertible in that the little clips on the sides of the bag can be unclipped to open up the bag more to look more like a tote if you want it to. And so I think the Sutton line of bags is lumped together in the same category as their Metro tote line. Both types of bags are made out of the same quilted nylon material, quilted Oxford nylon material, and both lines of bags don't have any exterior pockets anywhere on the bags. So they are definitely more of a clean look, very simple, very clean, no kind of outside pockets or snaps or flaps that break up the lines of the bag. So that is the Sutton and Metro tote line of bags that MZ Wallace makes, and they're just awesome in that they're so lightweight and so foldable and crushable, and just you can find many uses for these types of bags. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you to let you look inside. I happen to have it packed up today as a sort of quick trip out with my kids bag. This would be a bag that I would grab for when I'm just taking them to the grocery store or to the mall or someplace where we're not spending large amount of time. So maybe just an hour or two tops. Because I do tend to keep a car bag full of like the bigger items like diapering needs, as well as extra changes of clothes. So you're not going to find those types of items in here. In here, I just keep the absolute necessities that I would need when I am out and about with my kids at any given time. So before we get into it, I'll just kind of show you all the little nice details of this bag. So it's got the nice MZ Wallace logo there in metal. That's on the front of the bag. Very nice double zips and nice leather zipper pulls with a little grommet detailing on the bottom there. It's got some nice leather trim at the very top of the two grab handles. The zipper, there's only one zipper on this bag, and the zipper is made out of plastic. It's not made out of metal like a lot of their other bags are. But I find that the Metro tote and Sutton tote lines are always, they always come with plastic zippers rather than metal. And then the bottom of the bag has some nice Italian leather trim as well, the logo, as well as 4 little feet on the bottom. And then the sides, of course, have the nice silver hardware with more leather trim on the zipper as well as the very bottom of the bag. So just nice, cute little details. It's very soft and padded all over. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open it up and let you see the interior. One note about the little grab handles here is they are very nicely padded and cushioned. However, they are not of a drop length that is long enough to, at least in my opinion, they're not long enough to put over your shoulder. So you can pretty much only just grab them by the top like this, or of course you can put it over the crook of your arm like that to carry. But in my opinion, it's not comfortable to have this bag sitting on your shoulder. The drop length just isn't long enough for that. So let's open up the bag real quick and I'll just get into the typical items that I keep in my sort of quick errand bag. So on the top here, I just have floating around my sunglass case. This is made by Vera Bradley, and what I like about this particular case is it houses my relatively large sunglasses really comfortably. There's plenty of room in here, but when I don't need it, I can also fold it up, and it just folds up nice, slim, and compact, so it barely takes up any room in any bag that I'm carrying it in. So this is a really nice sunglass case by Vera Bradley. And then also in the middle section here, I have an absolute must when I'm out and about with my kids at any given time, and for any duration of time. That would be the snack bag. And so this is a Jujube set piece in the medium size, and this is in the black magic print, my all-time favorite. And so in here, I just have some typical snacks that I carry around for my kiddos. This would be some fruit pouches, granola bars, little fruit strips, and in the case of emergencies and avoid meltdowns, I just have little toys in there to throw into their hands to keep them busy if needed. So this is an absolute must, the snack bag. And another absolute must would be the wipes case that I use to fill with hand and face wipes for the kids. This is a Y pouch. And then I also have in here my current wallet, which is a fossil coin purse. This thing is ancient, and just dug it back up and resurrected it to use. And then way at the bottom here, I just have attached to the little key leash that is attached to the bag, my keys, clipped there. And that's all that I have in the sort of main compartment of the bag, but it does have 2 slip pockets on the front wall there, and all I keep in there are just my iPhone 6s, and this just has a little loopy case attached to the outside. And then in the other pocket, I just carry some hand sanitizing spray from the Honest Company. And tucked in the bottom, I've got an EOS chapstick, as well as a little bottle of eye drops. That's all that I keep in the 2 slip pockets. And then on the back wall of the bag, it's one of their nice long horizontal zip pockets with some more Italian leather trim and logo detailing in gold here. Got some nice hardware, silver hardware throughout. And so it just opens up really nice and wide, and there's 2 additional sort of bonus slip pockets within the zippered pocket. And so with the zippered pocket part, I just keep the adjustable crossbody strap that comes with the bag. And then in the back 2 slip pockets, I just keep a little package of tissues. And on the other side, I just have tucked in there a little EOS hand lotion. So that is everything in the bag. So this is 3 pockets here, and then another little 4th pocket, which is sort of their business card or Metro card holder. And then pocket number 5 and 6. So it's these 6 signature interior pockets that usually come with every MZ Wallace bag. So there's plenty of pockets within, on the inside of the bag, for plenty of organization. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and unclip the sides here to give you an idea of what the bag looks like converted into more of a tote style. So as you can see, the sides of the bag kind of, when it's clipped to the adjustable crossbody strap, the bag kind of changes from a satchel to a tote look like this. And what you do is you just clip the sides to the corresponding rings on the adjustable crossbody strap, and then you have a nice long strap for your bag. So you can either sling the strap over your shoulder, or you can, of course, adjust it longer so you can wear it crossbody. So this is what the bag is going to look like when it's worn crossbody. And just a quick note about that, you can see that the tote straps here kind of stick out a little bit. And I found that when I was wearing this bag crossbody, especially this front strap tended to kind of stick up like this a lot. So just FYI, your straps are gonna kind of stick out of the bag a little bit. If that doesn't bother you, then that's cool. But for me personally, I'm not a huge fan of straps sticking out. So I always had to kind of tuck them down or really push them down so that it didn't have that stick out look. But I typically just find myself carrying this bag just as a little, in the satchel style. I always have it clipped down and I just carry it by the tote straps rather than crossbody with the messenger strap. So that's definitely one thing to point out, is that these particular straps tend to always stick out like this. And then one thing I will also demonstrate for you is, well, first let me talk about the little market purse that this bag comes with. I didn't have it featured inside because I don't really use it when I am typically using this bag, but just FYI, it does come with a very, very nice market purse. And this particular market purse is usually clipped to the interior of the bag using the key leash, so it's just attached to the little D-ring here. But this I thought was a very generously sized market purse. You can see it's practically the size of the Sutton itself, or actually I want to say it's maybe a tad larger. But anyway, it's a very, very large kind of accessory bag for such a small bag. So I thought it was very nice of them to include a very generously sized accessory bag within the Small Sutton itself. And it's definitely made of this same very squishable and foldable nylon material that the Sutton is made out of. It's just that the market purse is not quilted, but it's just the same nature, how it's flexible, scrunchable, foldable. You can roll it up like this and it's not going to take really any room in your bag. Super easy to just really throw anywhere, and you can hold anything because it's so flexible. You can really stuff it and pack it. Same thing with the Sutton itself. You can just stuff this thing because it's so soft and flexible. And then another thing that I kind of discovered about the market purse, which I thought was an amazing little detail, was that you can actually fold up the Sutton. I'm just gonna go ahead and, there's really no rhyme or reason on how to fold it. You just kind of fold it up however you see fit. You can see I've really scrunched it down, and as the mzwallace.com website describes, the Sutton, as well as any of the Metro totes, are definitely foldable, squishable, and they're always going to retain their shape. So you don't really have to worry about distorting the bag at all, even if you're folding it up. So I found that when you fold up the Small Sutton like this, you can actually stuff it into its own market purse. It fits beautifully, just beautifully in there. So you can actually use, and here's the strap, you can actually stuff the strap inside too. There's plenty of room in there for everything. And there's even room for more little things if you really wanted to stash them in there. But the Small Sutton will fold into its own market purse. And I thought that was such an awesome little thing that this bag was just able to do. You can fold it up into its own little accessory pouch. I think that's so cool, because what you can do is you can take this and stuff it into your suitcase or any type of travel bag, and you can easily just have this handy as an extra small compact purse that you can just grab as you need it. If you want to ditch your suitcase, ditch your larger bag, and put a lot of your essentials into a nice smaller bag that even has a crossbody strap available, this I think would be a really awesome option for traveling. So I thought that was an amazing little just ability of this very, as you can see, very flexible market purse to accommodate the bag that it came in. So very, very cool. And just another thing to kind of point out about the leather detailing on this bag. Oh, as you can see, it popped right back up into its original shape. It looks beautiful. So even though I folded it up and scrunched it up really, really small, you definitely don't have to worry about the bag becoming distorted at all. It's always going to hold its original shape. So back to the leather detailing. I will note that the leather will kind of change color over time, and I actually didn't know that this was really something that happened to leather until I Googled it one day. And actually I just noticed that the color of my straps in particular were starting to change over time. And I think it's a process called patinization or patina. I really have no idea how to say it, but there is a term for it. It's basically the leather will just, over time, the natural oils from your hands, as well as, I think, even just exposure to oxygen, maybe sunlight, over time, the color of the leather is just going to change. And so this particular leather color changed from like a really light sand or tan color into this kind of nice, beautiful honeyed leather color. So I thought that was kind of a cool feature. I mean, it's not really, I don't think it's an intended feature of this bag. It's just leather itself and the nature of real leather that is just going to change over time like this. And so to give you a comparison, the easiest color comparison would be the Market Purses leather trim to the grab handle trim that I have. And you can see that the two leather colors, they're just very different. You can see that this is a much lighter kind of sand color, which is the original color of the leather. That's what these strap accent leathers used to be this color. So you can see that it has darkened over time. And even the sides of the bag that I don't handle as often, this is more of the same color that is on the Market Purse rather than the straps. So the straps are naturally the part of the bag that I have handled the most. And so you can see there's the most color change on the straps as related to all of the other leather parts of the bag. So just FYI, the leather parts of the bag, as well as I think the leather on any MZ Wallace bag, will probably undergo this type of process the longer that you keep it and the longer that you kind of handle the leather on your bag. And I just think it's a nice kind of personalization to your bag. It's going to be unique to you and however long you've had your bag as to the color that your leather is eventually going to turn. So very cool. And so I think I'll just leave this review with kind of a, it's not a critical thing by any means. I think this bag is an amazing bag and I like the very clean look of it. I know they definitely intended to keep it clean looking because they obviously didn't put any pockets on the outside of the bag. But I just happen to be like an exterior pocket kind of fanatic. I'm always looking for pockets on the outside of my bags. And I knew that when I bought this bag, I knew that there were no exterior pockets, so I did know what I was getting, and I figured I would just try it out to see if I could make it work, and it totally does. It works just fine with all of the 6 signature pockets on the inside of the bag, but for me, I was always just kind of missing, just really wishing for just a little tiny exterior pocket, maybe just on the back somewhere. I mean, I know they wanted clean lines that didn't break up the look of the bag or anything, but I would have loved to have a very nice, just small, slim slip pocket to be able to stash this thing, really. Because the one thing that I find myself reaching for the most when I'm out and about running around is always that cell phone. So I would have loved to be able to have a place to access it on the outside of the bag without having to get into this zipper. So again, while I totally understand the design concept of this bag and how they wanted to keep it real nice and clean looking, I would love to have any kind of exterior slip pocket on the back somewhere, either horizontally or vertically. It would just be awesome, an awesome addition to this already awesome bag. So that's really more just a wish list item for me. It was just something that I was missing. But otherwise, I think this bag is an amazing bag. I think it's so very cool that it will fold up and fit into its own little Market purse here. I love the leather detailing all over, and I love how the leather will change over time. I think that's just very awesome. And just so nice how you can just fold it up, squeeze it, squish it, however you like. And I like how the bag is also convertible with the clips. So very cool bag. I think the Sutton line of bags is very clever. And I'm hoping that this video was helpful for you if you are looking for a Sutton bag. I think the medium and the large will have much longer and greater drop lengths for their straps, so you can definitely sling those over your shoulder much easier. But the small one is definitely more of a just grab sort of small satchel bag. So again, I hope this video was helpful for you, and thank you so much for watching.